Good morning. Spain's top court yesterday said it was opening an investigation into Catalan separatist leader Carles Puigdemont on terrorism charges over protests linked to Catalonia's failed 2017 independence bid. The Supreme Court said it had decided to investigate and, where appropriate, prosecute Puigdemont for terrorism offences in relation to the Democratic Tsunami case. Democratic Tsunami is a secretive Catalan group that spearheaded a string of protests after Spain jailed 13 pro-independence leaders 2 years after their botched bid to separate the region. Led by Puigdemont, the failed independence bid sparked Spain's worst political crisis in decades. Although Puigdemont fled to avoid prosecution, his fellow leaders were put on trial, and on the day their sentence was handed down in October 2019, thousands of activists blocked streets to Barcelona's airport for several hours. The unprecedented protests prompted the cancellation of more than 100 flights, and 115 people were injured during clashes between police and protesters. In its decision, the court referred to the crime of street terrorism. The court's decision will complicate life for Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, whose minority left-wing government relies on Puigdemont's hardline separatist JXCAT party for parliamentary support. VAT, or IVA, on electricity bills will rise from 10 to 21% today as the price of electricity falls. The month starts with a significant change for the electricity bill, as due to lower electricity prices in February, it caused the wholesale market to close below the €45 per megawatt hour on average. Due to the weather conditions, the price of electricity has plummeted in recent days. As a result, 21% VAT is to be charged again. Those who receive the social electricity bonus and are recognised as vulnerable will continue to pay the 10% rate. And European Union countries are negotiating exemptions for a proposed EU-wide tax on polluting aviation fuels for islands. In a move that could benefit countries such as Ireland, Cyprus, Malta, Spain and Greece, the European Commission proposed an overhaul of energy tax rules in 2021 to make them more climate-friendly. A compromise proposal, drafted by Belgium, which holds the EU's rotating presidency, showed countries are now negotiating softer rules for islands who are reliant on aviation and shipping for their transport and trade. The draft compromise would exempt islands from the jet fuel tax until 2032. For other countries, a minimum EU tax rate would apply from 2028 and gradually increase. Changing EU tax policy is difficult because it requires unanimous approval from all EU countries. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.